As most of you can no doubt tell at this point, I love a good quote. I love a good idea that makes me think in a different direction or reminds me of something that I hadn't thought about in a while. And sometimes I share those in worship, and sometimes I share them here. I've been holding on to this one for a while. I want to share it with you now. It's by Elizabeth O'Connor. I think I'm going to read it in sections. We'll see how this goes. But she says this: "It is a strange and frightening discovery to find that the sacrificial life that Jesus is talking about is the giving up of our chains. To discover that what binds us is also what gives us comfort and a measure of feeling safe." We don't always stop and consider that the very things that make us feel safe oftentimes bind us. They enslave us. The most obvious evidence of this or example of this to me is our wealth and our privilege. They make us feel safe. They make us feel comfortable. And we don't want to let those things go, even though we know Jesus time and time again told us, hey, if you want to follow me, if you want to be my disciple, then deny yourself and take up your cross every day and come and follow me. Or to the rich ruler, there's one thing that you still lack. Go and sell everything you have and give it to the poor and come and follow me. Right? There's something that about following Jesus that requires that we let go of those other things that we turn to make us safe and comfortable. And we don't always want to do that, but which is in some ways understandable. We want lives of safety and comfort, but what are we sacrificing for that kind of comfort and safety? Those things enslave us. And there are many other things. It's not just wealth. There are a lot of things that enslave us. But O'Connor goes on to say that change, while it has promise, this change that God wants to make in us, it has promise, but it's going to take from us something that we have found sweet. It may those things that bind us are things that we often love, but they keep us from wholeness. And we are willing to live with that lack of wholeness, as she says, because it has some very satisfying compensations. Now, I don't know where any of you are this morning or this afternoon, depending on when you're watching this video. But I can acknowledge for myself that all too often I prefer the satisfying compensations that enslave me to the freedom that is offered in the life that Jesus invites me to participate in. The satisfying compensations, the comfort, the safety, I often, if I'm being honest, find those more compelling than the life that Jesus invites me to. I don't know what to do with that. I guess it's a process. It's a step-by-step, day-by-day. Maybe that's why Jesus said you got to take that cross up daily. Because it's not a one-time thing. So every day, I have to let go, to step out of the chains, and step into the life that Jesus invites me to live. Here's hoping I can do that better today than I did it yesterday.